Hi. Oh, I'm on the wrong camera view. Welcome to Chat and Craft with Lorraine. My name is Lorraine Tierney, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. And I love to make cards, I love to share cards, and I love to help other people make cards. It's Sunday afternoon, almost 4:15, and I'm just coming on without warning to make a card. And I'm going to use a new stamp set that I have, and I'm very excited about this stamp set. So let me show you what it looks like. I'm going to turn my camera over, and please say hi if you're watching the replay, and please leave me a comment. You'll make my day. And if you are catching this on YouTube, please like and subscribe to my channel because the videos don't stay around on Facebook for too long. They will be on YouTube for as long as YouTube will let me keep them there. So this is the stamp set we're going to use today. It's called Love and Courage, and it is a breast cancer or cancer support stamp set. And Stampin' Up! Will donate $3 to breast cancer research around the world with the sale of each stamp set. So it's really a great one to buy, and I think it's just got some great sentiments. Friends don't let friends fight cancer alone. Love and hope. I love the sunflower with words: support, strength, heart, faith, resolve, fight, hope, courage, survivor, believe. It's okay to not be okay. It's great. So I thought we'd make a card today with it. So the first thing I'm going to do is use this stamp set that's half sunflower and half words. And breast cancer research always makes me think of pink. So I'm going to do it in pink. And then we're going to cut this out. So I'm going to do it right in the middle. And I think it's hard to tell if the words are straight because they're kind of bumpy and a little bit irregular. So I aim for getting that line pretty straight. But I'm going to cut that out with a circle. This circle is from the Spotlight on Nature dies, and it's about 3¼ inches. And I'm going to use it to cut this out over here. I will do that quickly. Of course, I just had an embossing folder on here, so I had to rearrange things a little bit. But here I come. Okay. So that cuts this out very nicely. Now I'm going to use it with a little blueberry bushel. I've been feeling drawn to blueberry bushel. I do love the blues. So I thought that would look nice with Pretty in Pink, and the color wheel told me it would go well with Pretty in Pink. And I wanted to use this hope stamp as well. And I thought about putting it on a circle. I have a circle around here someplace. It would fit on this circle, but then it would cover up my words a little bit more than I wanted. So I thought I would stamp it tone on tone as a background here. But I don't know, this might be too dark. Let's put a piece of scrap paper under there. It might be too dark. Maybe I should, let's flip it over, because that's a lot of color there. Let me make this a little brighter. Can you see that? There's a lot of color to that, and I want it to be a little bit more subtle. Looks like I was doing some embossing with white embossing powder on this piece of scrap paper. So I'm going to stamp off and then stamp. That's better. Stamp off and stamp. Stamp off. And I'm not going to go quite so lined up. A little more random looking. You won't see too much in the middle. There we go, and one more at the bottom. I'm not sure I'm going to like this. I also embossed a piece of paper. In case I didn't like this, we would have options. Okay, so here is my blueberry bushel card base. It's going to stand like that. So one idea is, I seem to have a lot of embossing powder stuck to that. There we go. Whoa, I'm dropping things. Okay, so one is to go like that and have the hope behind it. I kind of like that. And then another idea would be, get that out of the way, to put this plaid embossing folder behind it. And what do you think of that one? I'm going to think on that for a minute while we do our inside sentiment, and I'm going to use the Friends Don't Let Friends Fight Cancer Alone. So I want to make sure I get this straight. I'm going to use this line on my scrap paper to see how straight this comes out. Okay, that's pretty good. That looks all right. So let's put that on. Good. And we could put a pink heart on there. So it has this cute little heart stamp. Please say hello if you're watching. I see I have a couple of eyeballs, even though I've just jumped on here. Let's see about a heart. Do we want to do it full strength or stamped off? I think I'm going to put it right under here, full strength. There we go. All right. So we need to decide, or I need to decide. Oh, look what I did. I made the inside for a portrait card. Hi, Jan. And we need it going landscape. So I'm going to have to save that for another card. And we'll have to quickly cut another piece of paper because that was the last one that I had pre-cut. Silly me. So Jan, tell me, do you like it with this embossing folder behind that stamp? Or do you like it with a background that is stamped with the word hope behind that? It's kind of hard to see it on the camera. I'm getting a lot of glare. I don't know about you. And meanwhile, I need to stamp this again. What do you like better, the embossing folder or the word hope? Hi, Carol. You like the plaid texture. All right, thank you for letting me know. And I want to do that heart again under there. I like that heart. I want to like the hope, but I think it gets lost a little bit under there. I had one other idea, and that was putting the hope inside like that. And I might do that. I think I like that. You like the hope background, Jan. What do you think of it on the inside? Well, let's see. I think that's really pretty, just like that. I'm going to go with the plaid, and I think I'm going to put the hope on the inside. Who says we can't decorate the inside of that other piece, right? Just because I've never done that before doesn't mean I can't do it now. And I'm going to pop this up on a whole bunch of stuff. Let me just take these off. You like that compromise, Jan? Okay. And of course, we do need a little bling on this card. Because I love the word hope. I like it as a name. I like it as a sentiment. Hope is a good thing. Okay, so we'll have hope on the inside, and let's get a little bling. I'm thinking something shiny. What do I have? That is shiny. I have rhinestones around here someplace. Bear with me for 1 minute, please. Please hold. As I knock all these things down, I found some pearls. I am not finding my rhinestones. That's crazy. I have, oh, rhinestones. Yes, good. That's what I wanted. Some nice shiny rhinestones and a take your pick tool. Okay, so let's put a couple of these on. I think I'm going to go for 5 today. There we go. So there's some bling with our front of the card and then the inside. Very quick and simple card today, but an important stamp set that I wanted to make you aware of and remind you that $3 from the purchase of this stamp set is donated by Stampin' Up! To breast cancer research. So thank you for joining me today. That's it. I'll be back later in the week. And until then, I hope you make some cards, and I really hope you send some cards. Share that joy. Send them off. All right. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.